Hello everyone on the platform of KTHM e-learning and also welcome to the class of FY BCom semester 2nd. I would like to congratulate all of you on behalf of Department of Commerce. Myself SS Raite, working as assistant professor in KTHM College. Today we will discuss the topic syllabus and the basics of computer application second. So let us start. First of all, objective of this subject. First is to make the students familiar with computer environment. Next, to understand process of e-commerce. Then, to get knowledge about e-commerce activities. Next, to make awareness among students about applications of internet in commerce. And last, to make awareness among students about e-commerce and m-commerce. So these all are the objective of this subject. Now we will see the syllabus of the subject for second semester. There are 4 units of this second semester. Unit number first, Introduction to E-commerce Tools. In this unit, we will see the process of e-commerce, types of e-commerce, role of internet and web in e-commerce, technologies used in e-commerce system, and also e-commerce activities. In that, various activities of e-commerce, various modes of operation associated with e-commerce, elements and resources impacting e-commerce and changes, and types of e-commerce provider and vendor. Opportunity development for e-commerce stages. Development of e-commerce business case, component and factors for development of business case, and steps to design and develop an e-commerce website. Next, unit second, Introduction to e-marketing. In this unit, we will see e-marketing, traditional marketing, identify web presence goal, achieving web presence goal, uniqueness of the web, meeting the need of website visitors, site attention, content, format and access, maintaining a website, metrics, defining internet unit of measurement, online marketing and advantages of online marketing, etc. Next, a customer relationship management. In this point, we will see the marketing automation, enterprise customer management, customer relationship management area, CRM processes, agricultural component of a CRM. Okay. And also we will see supply chain management. In this point, we will see goals of SCM. It means supply chain management, functions of SCM, strategic of SCM, electronic SCM and its benefit, components of electronic SCM, electronic logistic and its implementation, etc. Next is Unit 3, Electronic Payment System. In this unit, we will see electronic data interchange, its introduction, EDI architectural, financial EDI, overview of the technologies involved in EDI. And also introduction to EPS, applications of online payment system, introduction to EFT, it means electronic fund transfer, types of EFT, there are two types, NEFT and RTGS. E-payment system, in this point we will see electronic fund transfer, digital token based e-payment system, modern payment system, steps for electronic payment, payment security and net banking, and also introduction to digital signature and digital certificate and stages of SET. Unit 4, Introduction to M-Commerce. In the In this unit, we will see definition, need and scope, advantages and disadvantages of m-commerce, m-commerce and its application, types of m-commerce, product and services of m-commerce, mobile payment application, difference between e-commerce and m-commerce. So students, all are the units of second semester. Now we will start the unit first, Introduction to E-commerce Tools. So first of all, what is e-commerce? E-commerce, commonly known as electronic commerce. E-commerce, which denote different types of transaction involved in commercial activities. It contains both organizational as well as individual activities, which include the processing and transmission of digitized data such as the text, picture, sound and video, etc. Electronic commerce, commonly known as e-commerce. It is also known as electronic marketing. It consists of buying and selling goods and services over an electronic system such as the internet. E-commerce is the purchasing, selling and exchanging goods and services over computer network or internet through which transaction or term of a sale are performed electronically. So students, e-commerce is a electronic commerce. It is a combination of communication services, data management and security mechanism which provide the platform to organization where they can share information about the selling of goods and services. Okay. And e-commerce has developed a new environment with the help of internet in business transaction and processing. E-commerce is also referred as a paperless exchange of a business information using EDI. EDI means electronic data interchange, email, electronic fund transfer, etc. It is transmitting of fund or data over an electronic network such as internet or mobile phone applications. So students, e-commerce is currently one of the most important aspects of the internet. The term electronic commerce refers to the use of an electronic media carried out commercial transaction. For example, Amazon, eBay, Flipkart, etc. are the world leading e-commerce websites. E-commerce involved in advertising, multimedia, product information, customer support on the World Wide Web, internet security and payment mechanism are all covered under e-commerce, electronic commerce. Okay. Next, we will discuss the advantages of e-commerce. So students, there are so many advantages of e-commerce. First of all, the concept of e-commerce is all about using the internet to do business better and faster. So students, e-commerce offer consumer more option and provide quicker delivery of product and services. Some e-commerce company provide free home delivery service to their consumer. Next, e-commerce increase the productivity of the organization. Here, there are so many organizations are use e-commerce system. So, there are no custom duties to put on product bought and traded global electronically. E-commerce provides the global marketplace from where consumer can purchase product according to their need, situated anywhere in the world. Next advantage, e-commerce reduce paperwork a lot. Students, the product available on website have reduced prices because the different stages of value chain are decreased between source and destination. The intermediaries such as the retail store are eliminated by the company and they sell their product to consumer directly instead of distributing through intermediary. Next, e-commerce help organization to provide better custom services. It means online business provide their consumer more choices of purchasing. Before purchasing any product, consumer can study product and their feature of all major brand. Next is e-commerce application provide user more option and quicker delivery of product. Next is it can help organization do business 7 days a day, a week and 24 hours a day. It means online business are open 24 hours, 7 days a week and 365 days in a year and never it sleep. Consumer can do transaction and inquiry about any product or services provided by company at any time and anywhere from global. Consumer can purchase any product in day or night using internet connection and computer at single click of mouse. Next is customer can easily select product from different provider without moving around physically. So these all are the advantages of e-commerce. Next we will discuss the disadvantages of e-commerce. First, no guarantee of product quality because of it is a online business. Next, the buyer cannot touch or feel the product online. It means consumer may want to touch and feel a product before purchasing online. Online business do not provide the touch and feel experience to consumer on item such as the clothes, shoes, etc. Next, difficult to ensure security or privacy on online transaction. The major issues in online business are security and privacy. Customers feel hesitant to disclose credit card number over internet because of security problems such as a theft of credit card number. If consumers do not have any confidence on the online business, they will refuse to purchase anything over the internet. Next one is the lack of touch or feel of product during online shopping. Next, it is difficult to know when an online site is safe to use. Students, when a buyer and seller do not know each other, there are chances of fraud over the internet. Hence, there are many legal problems related to e-commerce. Some common legal issues in e-commerce are like software and copyright violation, credit card fraud, and legal bargaining and criminal laws. Okay. Next, the customer has to wait for delivery of their product. So, these all are the disadvantages of e-commerce. So, today's lecture we had discussed the syllabus of this subject second semester computer concept and application second, and also we have started the unit first. Thank you.